Hey guys, it's your boy V back with more Multijuice content, and today we are taking a look at the comparison between the Poseidon's armor versus the Arctic armor. So this is, I think, the comparison that a lot of people have been looking for, and yeah, this is gonna be something nice. So I'll be testing these characters out, both of the uniforms, back in World Boss Legend. We will be going, I think, Gene 74 or 75, and then we'll do, I think, Black Swan, not Black Swan. Covers Glaive and Proxima Midnight stage 20. I was thinking to maybe try a higher stage, but I thought the stage 20 still should be able to, perform better. We have a normal, again, the CDP of energy, it's not even rolled perfectly. It is a 4% Pierce. We have the HP or options and all the uniform options for these ones as well. So that's how it is. Also, I've added a GBR run just so you guys would know how much is the difference between two of these uniform. Now, being a paywall character or paywall uniform, I would say I'm expecting a substantial increase in terms of damage output and the ease of play, which I think it is. I think the new uniform is much better in terms of ease of play. So I have this on. Well, basically twice as fast because the unless or otherwise the video would have been like 20 minutes long. I didn't want to do that. So, first of all, we're trying stage 74 of Jean Grey with this Poseidon's armor, and this has been amazing. The uniform has always been great. And again, we are using the SFX animations. You are able to get some extra damage out when you do that, which is great. And if you see, the ease of gameplay also is still there. It's still very easy to use because, again, Sharon Rogers always has been a very easy to use character, and I think that that's how it should stay as well. So anyways, we're looking pretty strong here. I think we should be able to do this stage pretty comfortably. It's just about how much time it remains, at the time when we clear the stage. Now, not all the runs can be exactly the same, so it's not like we can compare each run with each run. So it's not like the other run that I'm going to be doing with the Arctic armor uniform is going to be exactly the same, but there should be very similarities. They should be very similar. They should not be like a humongous difference between them. So it's my main goal right here now here is to maybe deal as much damage as I can before I go down, and that's how it is. I'll be pushing her. I think I should have maybe used the normal rotation here instead of this, but that works. I was able to get some damage in. So we have just wait here. We'll be starting with the trans TK3 skill and go down almost there. The I think the good side of this uniform actually is because the second skill that you have on this uniform is basically you can move with the V pad, which helps. I'm not sure if Sharon Rogers has the the skill on the fourth skill, but that's all there is to it. But anyways, I'll be doing here, and I think I died here. So 127 is the time remaining when we clear the stage. So 127. Let's see how much faster we can do with this uniform, and you will also experience something here as well. It's faster charge. So with this uniform, you don't have to like spam first and second skill twice every rotation to charge up your tier 3 skill and tier 4 skill. Basically, with just normal one rotation, you should be able to charge it pretty fast. So that's a good thing about it. Also, one more good thing is that the fourth skill is a V-pad skill, just like second skill in the other uniform. So that's basically how it is. We do have the one V-pad skill. The good thing is that the V-pad is on the main skill, which is the fourth skill. Means if in case you have to get out of the area while dealing damage, you can do that, which was not possible with the Poseidon's armor uniform. You would basically stay at one place, and that's why sometimes a lot of people also were having some trouble when the uniform actually originally came out. But that resolved, that issue has been resolved with this thing. I will be switching to the Sharon Royals uniform. This looks great. The only downside, and what I don't like honestly with this uniform, it's an Arctic armor uniform. The name is Arctic armor. All the skills are basically chill or cold damage or something like that. They are dealing some damage. Yet she is still energy attack. They still have not given her the elemental damage tag, which kind of bothers me. Like it's kind of blows my mind honestly. Why would you not give a character elemental damage who's basically the uniform, in fact, even the uniform is called Arctic Winter. So this goes off my mind, but anyways, we should be able to get her down very soon. And here we go. So compared to the 127 remaining on the previous uniform, we are basically doing it at 211. Literally about 50 seconds or 40-second higher, faster. So yeah, it's definitely much faster and much easier to use as well compared to the Poseidon's armor. Now I'm trying Corvus and Proxima. This is not exactly the best World Boss Legend to test her out. I think testing her out on Black Swan would have been made more sense because Black Swan stays more stationary. Corvus actually moves a lot in this, so it's gonna be hard. Specifically, like not exactly with the normal rotation, but whenever you use your tier 3 rotation, the damage will be really deviating because you need the enemy to stay at one place while doing this tier 3 skill. If he moves even a little bit, the damage definitely drops down quite hard. So that's how it is. But anyway, it's not gonna make the big difference. It's the same for both of the uniforms. The tier 3 skill remains the same. I really wish still that the damage accumulation was damage attack, while attacking instead of damage taken. That would have made Sharon Rogers incredibly insane for actually all game modes. She, it would just boost her score in ABX, ABL. So we had 29 bars as at 252 remaining. We died there, so I don't want to continue that. It's a bit of a headache, honestly. So 29 bars at 252 remaining. So we just have to check how much time it will be remaining when we get to 29 bars remaining for this uniform. So that's gonna be a decider also. Let's see. And if you see, like, I am also thinking maybe if it is better to just do the normal rotation with Sharon Rogers this uniform. She does bonkeroni damage, honestly. Like, if the enemy stays, if you can get to the tier 3 rotation, obviously she bursts damage. Like, look at that, it's pretty amazing damage. But if he moves, then you can also do the fourth skill. So I was thinking maybe you can just do that. So anyways, 252 was the remaining time before when we got to 29 bar. I think we should get maybe in 2 rotations for this one. So let's see, we get here. So we are approaching what we had with the previous uniform, which is pretty amazing. And it was 252, right? So it was 252. We have just gone past that, 316. So here also about 20-25 seconds higher or faster. So it can be faster, I think, again depending on. So there is a substantial increase. About, say, average you can take maybe 20 or 30 second faster is the average time for that. Also the survivability. The survivability with this uniform also increases because of the VPAD. So that's also a plus. If you are looking at the character, if you think that you should not, like, she's not making like a huge difference, if you look at the survivability, it's also something nice. So there are plus points. The minus point is only, again, the thing is that she's a paywall character now. She's paywall uniform, being a free-to-play goddess for so long. But yeah, it gives you value as well as a character. I like her still. I'm still debating if I should get this uniform. Maybe not. Sharon Rogers has been my all-time favorite, but is it worth it or not? Well, I guess it also all depends if you need her uniform or not. And around 145, well, we have just cleared it. So it's not like it's a must-have, at least for World Boss Legend. But is it really good? Is it amazing? It's fantastic. It's actually fantastic. So GBR, let's see. So I'm just gonna do normal with this one, so we can easily one shot with this uniform. So the second rotation also comes along. It all depends. I think I should have waited here. It doesn't really matter because you would have gotten the damage here, but he's going to be going into this phase. So that is why I think it got delayed, or we would have been able to do one more rotation and get her down. So we would have been able to get this thing done with one more rotation, but since it's not, now we have to basically do 1 or 2 more rotations here. So that kind of sucks, but we cannot do anything, and that's why it's taking slight extra time for us to clear this. Nonetheless, we are able to do this in, like, it should have been maybe 3 rotations, I suppose, but well, it didn't work out. Anyways, We have here, let's see how fast she can one shot. So, and it's a much easier one shot. It's a much easier one shot. Like we one shot with the old uniform right at the end. So that's something. That's something. I'm also going here. Also, if you do a bit delay cancel on the third skill on this rotation, you can actually get some extra damage. And now we have, yeah, we are doing more damage, definitely. So in GBR, you might not see a big difference because unless you're playing with 3 versus 3, again, this uniform should be better. So it is better. It comes to that. I would say an average of 30 seconds, maybe 35 seconds, depending on the bosses. Specifically, if it's hard to survive, it's gonna make a huge difference for you. So should you get this uniform? Should you not? I would say it depends. She's a fan favorite character. I love her as well. I am still debating if to get the uniform or not. If you need a World Boss Legend, comparatively, it's much better as survivability and damage dealt as well. If you want to get it, I think all comes down to what you need as a character and what kind of player you are. If you want to play her in World Boss Legend, absolutely she's gonna be bonkeroni, especially if you're pushing some of these World Boss Legends. She should be very useful, very convenient, and as well as much more survivability. If you look at the value, I'm still kind of doubtful to see. So I again, like, if you like the character, definitely you can go for it. If you do not like the character, is it a must have? I don't think actually she's a must have unless maybe they introduce new content in the future that you might need this uniform. So I guess I'll just leave it to you guys what you decide. If you get this uniform, great. If you don't, I don't think it's a must have, at least at this point in the game. Give this video a like, subscribe the channel if you are new to the channel, and let me know in the comment section what you think about the video and this uniform as well. And as always, if you do enjoy the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.